He has ran that house. Everyone has been on his side. No one has wanted to evict him. Justin, Christy, like, they would never have evicted him. He needs the money to get out of his mum's basement. He needs to buy fags. Come on. He's had Justin being homophobic towards him. I heard this thing, what Justin said on another podcast, on BB Gossip, actually. And Justin said he don't like the flamboyant gays, right? And we know what that means. That's homophobic code, right? But what they were saying on BB Gossip, I did not agree with, although they are, much respect to BB Gossip, because they did create Big Brother Bile and now BB on Blast, indirectly. But they were basically saying that what Justin said, saying he doesn't like flamboyant gays, is just like gay people, is just the same as someone saying, oh, I don't like jocks who like drive sports cars. But it's not just like saying, I don't like jocks who drive sports cars, because jocks who drive sports cars are not an oppressed minority group. And they also said, oh, Jason was laughing along with it, so he can't have been bothered. But you're telling me, all through history, oppressed people have not laughed along with people oppressing them. So I do think what Justin said was out of order. I still like Justin and love Justin, so whatever. But I think that analogy of like comparing it to, oh, I don't like jocks, or I don't like valley girls, whatever the fuck you have in America, it's not the same thing. So let's not pretend that it is from a position of privilege, because it isn't. So that was my feeling on that. And I think we've seen that quite a few times in the Big Brother house over the years. Just, well, look at BB15, for example. It's not... And Andy said... Because part of the BB15 thing was homophobia. And Andy said he never felt that in the house. But it doesn't matter what Andy thinks, because there were still homophobic things said that were not acceptable. And it's what they say on BBUK is it's if... the people in the house take offence, or if the viewers at home take offence. So I think you have to take that into account, and you have to appreciate people's feelings on that matter. So that's what I thought about that. So then I think that's pretty much it. I was going to watch the final DRs. Maybe I'll watch that and then do the final bit. Little Pig, let me in. Okay, I just watched Final DRs. Well, I didn't actually. I watched Jason's and I watched Justin's and I watched about 2 minutes of Chrissy's, and I didn't actually get to Morgan's because she's quite boring. So that was quite interesting, the Final DRs, because it was kind of like they were doing a pitch to win. It was like on BBUK when they do the final supper. It was a bit like that. So Jason was saying he wants to take Chrissy to the final as HOH, and apparently he's had a blow up with Justin today or yesterday, whenever the fuck this was shown. He said, depends what side of Justin America is seeing. The arrogant, cocky, no one can tell him nothing, and that he's an arsehole. I was like, what? Jason sounded so bitter about Justin. Then he said it's the Justin show, like the Perez show, but more cool and sassy. And then apparently Justin was cross on Thanksgiving because he was homesick, but Jason said it was because he was being a dick or something. And Jason said Justin makes a new alliance every week. Well, that is true. And Jason revealed they know about the sister twist. I didn't know that. That's exciting. And then Jason was saying, basically, if you voted for me to win, you don't know how much it would mean to me. And I do believe that. I do think winning means a lot to Jason. And I think we should give it to Jason. Actually, getting rid of Justin at this point wouldn't be a half bad idea. Because, I mean, I can't see people voting for Christy over Jason. That would be a real, like, anti-Jason vote. And Morgan... Justin and Jason will split the vote a lot more than Jason and Chrissy would. So for Justin to go at this point, I think it would be very good for Jason's game. Although I still like Justin, so well. So Justin then went into the DR. He was laying on the charm with a trowel. He said his spirits are down, and he started nearly crying. Great strategy. He said he feels alone. He feels stressed out. But he's going to power through it. Once I was ill off work, I think I had laryngitis, and my boss told me to come in and power through it. Yeah, fuck you. That's not my current boss. My current boss is very, very nice. And Justin pulled out another power move. He said if he wins, he's going to do fishing seminars for the kids in New Orleans. As long as they're not those flamboyant gays. No. Fishing seminars. What is a fishing seminar? That sounds very interesting. Chrissy, this is why I had to turn it off. Chrissy said, I've done a lot of behind the scenes puppeteering. Okay, I didn't even see anyone sitting behind a couch with a sock on their hand this year. And intellectual brilliance things. I'll just repeat that for you. I've done a lot of behind the scenes puppeteering and intellectual brilliance things. Hashtag intellectual brilliance things. Like what exactly? And then she said, I wouldn't be surprised if I won. Chrissy is classic Wolfie from BBUK. She is going to get a rude awakening when she comes out of the house. A bit like her diners to her restaurant get when they go in there and get abused by her. I wonder what Morgan said in her final DR. Well, never mind. So I can't vote. I tried to give CBS my money, but they wouldn't take it. And my bank card got blocked, so fuck you all, as Cornbread said. So please, if you like BB on Blast, there must be one or two of you, can you give Jason a vote for me? I'd appreciate it, because I love Jason. I love his smoking. I love him calling everyone hookers. And he's just, I just know that I'd be mates with Jason. So I think, and I went through McDonald's drive-thru today, and the guy who served me looked a little bit like Jason. He was a bit spotty and skinny, and he said, do you mind parking up in the car park because your hamburgers aren't ready yet? Follow me on Twitter, like at VM. Read my book, First Aid Kit Girl. I will do a final BBOTT pod. I don't know how the final's going to work, do you? I don't really know how much works. Haven't watched any live feed for about a month. I feel like I never got started on this season, but I feel like there was a lot there that I never discovered, but I wish I had. And it's my fault I didn't, because I didn't really have time, but I feel like I wish we'd had Jason on for a real season. And maybe Jason, especially if he wins, he'll come back for another season. I really, really hope that does happen. So please can you vote for Jason? Really appreciate it. Thanks so much for listening. And yeah, I know it's not easy, but you know, Goldplate have got a lot of songs available for you to listen to if you're feeling a bit down. I don't know what I'm talking about now. Okay, send me your feedback and love you. Bye.